There are 4 kids areas on the ship. There's the Oceaneers Club and Oceaneers Lab, which is for the younger kids. There is the Edge and Vibe, which are for the tweens and teens. And so we're gonna go take a look at those today.
They have open houses. Generally, adults are not allowed, but they do have open houses where adults can go and take a look at it. So we're gonna go see what it looks like.
For kids under 3, DCL does offer a nursery for an additional cost. At the It's a Small World nursery, they have a main play area, a separate quiet room for naps, and an acclimation zone to help kids adjust to the new environment. Advanced reservations are strongly recommended.
For kids 3 to 12, the Oceaneers Club and Oceaneers Lab offer fun activities. The Oceaneers Club is divided into themed play spaces, including Andy's Room, the Star Wars Command Post, Marvel Superhero Academy, and the Pixie Hollow, the whimsical world of Tinkerbell. One of the first things you may notice is that the ceilings are lower than normal. Disney does this on purpose so that kids feel bigger. Throughout the space, everything appears to be wheelchair accessible. Where there are some game consoles and other specialty seating, the chairs were removable so that a wheelchair can roll right up.
Oh, I think this is the Doctor Strange, right? Yeah, this is Marvel something, because there's Wakanda. Oh man, this looks like a game of some kind. Artifacts. Marvel. Wakanda forever. Oh, fun. It's open on this side, so theoretically you could do a transfer.
I just left right here.
The cast members let us know that they often use Andy's room as a quiet space for kids who are feeling overstimulated or need some downtime. They also encourage parents to come in at the beginning of the cruise and talk to them about your child's needs so that they can make sure they have a great time at the Oceaneers Club.
This is just what I made. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Do you want us to sign in for the open house or just walk in?
Yeah, just need to come in and wash your hands, please. Thanks, have fun. And
Oh, this is a hand washing machine. Looks like you stick your hand straight in there, automatic washer, which is pretty cool, especially with kids and their dirty hands. The Oceaneers Lab is the second kids club for children 3 to 12. This play space is even more interactive with areas for crafting and drawing, a media room with beanbag chairs, a sound studio, and the wheelhouse, where your kids or kids at heart can pretend to steer a pirate ship or even drive the Disney Fantasy.
I like that there's no shortage of quiet spaces, so if your child is feeling overstimulated, there's just like nice little coves that they can just sit and chill and watch a movie, and it's kind of closed off from the other groups. So it's really nice in here. In order to participate in any of the youth activities without a parent, children have to be able to use the bathroom independently and be able to safely and comfortably interact with children of their own size and age. If your child requires medication throughout the day, the activities desk will store medications and medical supplies as long as the child is able to administer them by themselves. If your child isn't able to do these things independently, you can still take advantage of the youth clubs during the open houses. On those days, parents and other family members can participate with the child so that they don't miss out on the fun. I'm not seeing much in terms of modifications for accessibility, but that might just be because everything is already accessible. They don't have to make it accessible if it's already accessible, especially think about some of these little benches and things. I bet it would be easy for a child-sized wheelchair to wheel up to a lot of these things. They do have step stools to help for those of shorter stature. And I want to see Aadam do one of these games. ladies and gentlemen, let's see how Aadam does as a ship captain. Is it started?
Yeah.
It says you have made contact with the thing, not very elegant. You crashed it.
I made it. 5 minutes. Took severe damage.
How did you like driving your own ship?
It was more. It took me a while to figure it out, and that was a problem. I think you have to back up and like go slow. So if you put any speed on it, and I had side thrusters like this one does, but eventually I figured it out and I turned around. But again, 5 minutes.
So would this have been fun for 8-year-old
Yes,
Aadam?
this would have been fun for 8-year-old Aadam. Yes.
It was fun for 40-something-year-old Aadam, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, no, the kids club is the Oceaneers Lab is pretty cool. I'm impressed for sure. So I'm here in Edge. This is the Tweens Club. Lots going on, lots of colors. And they do have some very quiet little coves here if you need to chill out. The thing about Edge is that it is actually on a locked floor. So when you go into the elevator, it's not going to go to level 13 on midship unless your key card has been coded to get on. If you have a child with a disability or you're a parent with a disability and you want to be able to come up here, you need to talk to guest services so that you are able to come in and out as needed. Since Edge is located in the funnel on deck 13, you get great views of the ship and the ocean. There's plenty of seating and lots of colors. It's just a really fun atmosphere in the kids club. There's a light up floor, which I couldn't tell if it was interactive or just set up to be fun. When I tapped it, nothing happened. But there's foosball, which seems to be pretty popular on the ship. There's lots of tables for playing games. You see the cups there. They had a Wii Sports setup, as well as some board games for kids to play, and lots of little quiet coves again. These giant screens had video games as well. So lots of fun. Obviously, there were no kids in there when I was filming, but it seems like the place to be if you are a tween.
So we were just inside of the Vibe, which is the teen activity club for the guests on the ship. It is wheelchair accessible. There's a special door you go into, which is automatic, which was pretty straightforward. Hit the button, doors opens up, and you go down this hall. It has a lot of wild, vibrant colors. As you go into the club, it opens up and you see teens everywhere. So it was pretty straightforward. All the stuff in there was like video games, dance stuff. I did see an activity desk, I believe over to the left, if you need to do that. Also, they had little small booths or cubby holes that you could sit in. They had like a monitor and like, I guess you could pick your shows you want to watch. They did have an accessible one. So if you needed to use, if your teen is using a chair and they need to get in one of those little cubby holes, there are options for them to do that also. The area was fairly large than I expected, larger than I expected. So, but there's a lot of stuff in there for teens to do in terms of playing video games, doing dance things. They had a foosball table. They also had a sun deck. Unfortunately, it was closed, so we really couldn't go out there. But they did have a door. You can hit the button and the door opens up to go out to the sun deck for the teens. But it was closed today. Yeah, it was pretty nice in there. Overall, Disney has done a good job of making sure the youth activities are wheelchair accessible and offer plenty of options for kids who may have cognitive concerns be on the autism spectrum, or just need a quiet space for when they are feeling overwhelmed. If you would like more information about Disney Cruise Line and their accommodations for kids with disabilities, please contact Vacation with the Magic by Brooke for a no obligation quote. Working with us doesn't cost you any extra, and you get the benefit of a travel agent who truly understands what it's like to travel when you have special needs. If you like this video, check out our accessible stateroom tour or our other videos about Disney Cruise Line. Thanks for watching!